Alright, assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome back to BONK update. Now, the previous update did not disappoint. Okay, I've talked about the update. I've talked about this particular, supply zone, and that's the previous update that I left you with. And we talked about the fact that on the 15 minutes time frame, I think we were trading right in here at this price of 16 or 1700. Yeah, we're trading at 1700. And I told you that this is one massive supply zone resistance here. This is a resistance right there. And I do see BONK trying to come up again in here. Now, there has been a very manipulative, or let's say stop loss hunting move that kept on going on and on. But eventually, when you zoom out and then you go all the way back to the 4-hour time frame, whatever happened here is still a resistance. You can see right over here, right? You took the stop losses out. I think this was where the stop losses were. Okay, I'll actually say, I might not say it's manipulation, because it is just the game, right, of crypto, that it was obvious this is where your stop losses were. It was obvious you will have your stop loss above here. So that really made a lot of sense, right? I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to say that was manipulation or anything, but it was pretty much a beginner's thing, that this was definitely a stop loss hunt that was always going to happen. And it happened. They took the stop loss. And then again, you can see the buyers stepped in, and then the sellers actually stepped in very quickly. And then they pushed the price down. And then it went even a little bit lower. So yeah, the previous update that I did made turned out to be much better. Now, I don't know how low BONK is gonna go. Maybe it's actually trying to come down to 1546 and make a right shoulder, go back up here. So there's gonna be a left shoulder head and a right shoulder. So inverse head and shoulder potential is still there, but still, okay, still it's not a confirmed thing that it's gonna happen. Now, what I want you to do is, as you're watching this video, I want you to look at Ethereum, and I want you to pay attention to Ethereum. So Ethereum has a chance of, you can see that clearly this on the 4-hour time frame is a move down, move up, support, resistance, move up, support, down, resistance, move up, resistance, and now you have another move down that is potentially pending to 24.27, and that is going to be a drop from this current price of 11.79%. okay, so we're looking for a drop to 11.79%. Now do the math, right? Do the math. Once Ethereum really comes there, that's where BONK has to go and stop. But that's not the end of it, right? And I'm going to tell you why. That's not the end of it, because there is one more thing that can happen. As soon as you come down to 24.27, you have to be careful that either, all right, if we bounce off here, that's amazing. BONK is going to bounce off again. But if Ethereum drops below and retest, and doesn't make a fake out to go back up, of course, but if it retests, then you have Ethereum that has the potential to move to 1978, and that is going to be another 11% or 12%. So these are things you have to look at. And Q3 starts in July. This is Q2 last month, June. And I do have my private opened up for Q3. We're gonna trade the whole Q3. And during that time, I'm looking for a discount, massive discount. And I want to give some few, maybe one coin, not few coins, but one good coin that can double our money in Q3, because as long as we get red bloody market, we do get opportunities to buy cheap. We have to admit that. And the more cheap you buy, you have the better chances of actually winning in this market. So that's something that I do look forward to do. And that's it for the BONK video. Just track on Ethereum right now. And whatever Ethereum does, that's exactly what BONK is going to do. Maybe if there's a 15 minutes time frame pattern, we can actually do that very quickly. Yeah, so I think we have this support and resistance right here, so something like this, and this is a pattern that shows from top to bottom. We could actually see BONK, at least on the short term frame, it's going to drop to 1620. And that's all for the video. I'm going to see you in the next one. Love, peace.